Oh, what am I doing that? I'm not doing that yet, am I? My name's Bizzle. This is Tea and Bizz-Kits. If this is one of many episodes you've seen, it'd be really good if you could just take a moment to click that button and show me and the channel some love. In this week's episode, we're carrying on from where we were before. So if you haven't seen the previous episodes, take a look at them and then you'll know kind of where we are and where we're going. But the radiators are coming back off. We're giving them a clean, we're tidying up them brackets and we're putting them back on for the last time because next week is the visit to the rolling road. We'll see how that goes. So take a seat, tea, biscuit and enjoy. So we're going to kick this episode off from where we left off before, undoing the radiators that have now had a trial fit. We know all the brackets all line up and work, so it's a case of taking all of these and everything behind off so that we can give them a good old clean before we go for a final fit. Now, next question is, how do I clean a radiator? Hit me up in the comments because I've got no idea. I'm just going to give it a good old scrub. This one needs a good clean. Maybe a flush out as well because it's the intercooler. It should be dry inside and clean. And this one as well. Straighten this one, look. Give that a good clean as well, look. Take them outside and give them a clean on the grass, I think. Something which adds no benefit, but I'm going to do anyway, is tidying up these fins from where the old radiator mounted. Just going to use a screwdriver just to slowly tease it in. What I've learnt from that is it's not very easy to clean the radiators. They don't look any better at all. Used degreaser, jet wash, gave them a little bit of a rub. They don't look any better. I did see some dirt come out, you know, when I jet washed them. So I think I've got bits of grit out, but the discoloration and etc. is still there. So without submerging them for a period of time in something that's actually going to eat away at the dirt and bubble it away a little bit, full fat Coke is normally good for this sort of thing, which I'm not going to do. I'm just going to put them in as they are. Relative decent looking bracket, that. Just a quick one. As good practice, I'm either using Nylox or I'm using spring washers, because obviously when it goes into the aluminium rad, there's no screw anti-shake retention here, so I'm just using a spring washer here. I don't want to be using Loctite or anything in here. I don't like the idea of that. It's bad enough that you're using stainless and aluminium really over time, and it could cause some electrovoltaic corrosion between the aluminium and the stainless. So I'm just adding a spring washer. I don't want to be adding any other chemicals into that mix. smells like a good whistle. Love a good whistle. Good. I feel like Snow White. Oh, what am I doing that? I'm not doing that yet, am I? Not sure that was entirely worth it, but giving all the radiators a good clean up, all behind the radiators, all the chassis work was worthwhile, cleaning all the brackets up and giving it a nice clean before putting it back together. I think that was worthwhile. I've uncovered another opportunity to improve my car. Spark plugs. So on my original black top that I had in the blue car, I had these BKR 6EPs. And these are platinum spark plugs. You can see the condition of these is pretty good, bearing in mind that these are used. I used these for about 5 or 6 years on track, and they come out like this. So I had these as backup plugs. I changed them anyway. You can see these are in really good condition considering. When I got this car, I had these in here. These are in terrible condition. So these are just straight up nickel kind of plated BCR ATSs. 8s, really cold plugs, and look at the state of them. All the carbon build-up on them is not very good. The electrode is really worn down as well, a huge gap on there, so it's pretty rubbish. So I'm going to change them, and I'm going to go for these, the Iridium versions. So brand spanking new, I'm just about to put these in. These are BKR 7 EIX11s. So I've gone for a slightly warmer plug, not quite 6s, which is on the naturally aspirated one. I've gone for 7, so a little bit colder, and hopefully that's going to work, because I don't want them to foul up like these 8s. These were completely overkill. 8s were too cold and no coating on them at all, and they just really haven't done well. So another thing that I'm doing, which reviewing the car and the engine setup, and another thing that I'm doing here, which is just going to improve the car and hopefully give me a better chance of getting some power on the rolling road. A little update for you. So the eagle-eyed amongst you might notice that my car has been winking for a very long time, and I've mentioned in previous episodes, which if you haven't seen them, check them out, about changing the headlight bulb, headlight unit, because it's cracked. So went to your favourite online auction site and bought for H4, took the bulb out, H4, and it come through and my bulb wouldn't fit in, just simply wouldn't fit in. So contacted the seller and said, look, I bought this for H4, it's not correct. And they said, oh, okay, send it back. So I sent it back to them and they said, well, no, this is for a H4. It was correct. So sent them pictures of it not fitting. So they said, well, we'll send you one, but you've got to pay for postage. So I thought, okay, look, I'll buy another headlight because otherwise I'm gonna have 2 different types of bulbs. So I bought another headlight to cover the postage to get the original headlight back with 2 bulbs in. I've received them. That's a H4 bulb. How can you have 2 H4 bulb fittings that are very different? Definitely doesn't fit in. But anyway, Jackson CC&P Auto, thank you very much. Really good customer service, good communications. We got there in the end. Thank you very much for 2 headlights, good pricing, gave me bulbs, really happy. Now I can actually crack on and get these fitted. And then my car won't be blinking or winking. think we've got there. That's 4 episodes back, look. But we're there, we've even got new spark plugs, new headlights, and everything's clean and back together at the front end. So next week is the rolling road. Make sure you tune into that. The best way to do that is to hit the subscribe button below, like and share. I've been Bizzle, this is Tea and Bizz-Kits. See you next time.
So far,